Welcome to the third episode of 5-Minute Materialism on the Eastern Media YouTube channel. It's very common to see satirical memes saying shit like, "Oh ho ho, that's our car, comrade. No, that's our toothbrush, comrade. We share everything, comrade." And other forms of absolute BS. I'm not even sure if this episode will be 5 minutes because this shit is so simple. Point 1. Personal property. Personal property is anything that you as an individual own for yourself, such as your personal belongings, your car, your toothbrush, a kid's toys, your clothes, your TV, etc. This is not affected or in any way shared within a communist framework unless you choose to share it yourself. Point 2. Private property. Private property is what is abolished with a communist framework. Private property is anything that generates wealth or essential goods, typically factories, energy infrastructure, roads, hospitals, etc. These are essential services mandatory for the functioning of society and the well-being of people. These are not allowed to be owned by private individuals or corporations to exploit people for profit, within a communist framework, that is. Point 3. Abolishment of private property. Private property is not allowed to be owned by private individuals or corporations to exploit people for profit. With a communist framework, these essential services are instead owned by the state to serve the people's needs. Marx specifically mentioned this in his writings. Quote, "Communism deprives no man of the power to appropriate the products of society. All that it does is to deprive him of the power to subjugate the labor of others by means of such appropriation." Unquote. Communism or socialism abolishes private, not personal property, as is so claimed in all the ignorant anti-communist satire. So no, you don't have to share your car, your toothbrush, your house, your wife, or anything like that within a communist economy or a planned economy. That's not how it works, and that's a myth. Like I said, this episode didn't even need 5 minutes because it is essentially an elementary concept. It's something that a child can understand. So that's all for this episode. I suppose this is what you'd call 3-minute materialism.